Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome to this week's exercise with Exos. Super happy to be here. We're going to do I'm going to say fun, but I know looking at it, it's going to be really hard. But it's going to be a good one. We're going to get a good workout in TA. And we're going to be doing, we have 12 movements technically. And we're going to do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And by rest, I mean 20 seconds of the other movement we're doing. And then we're going to do that 2 times through, and then we're going to go to the next one. So we'll do 20, 10, 20, 10, and then do that 2 times through, and then go to the next one. So that's kind of the plan layout for today. So I'll go ahead and get started with our demo. So first 2 movements here, we're going to do squats, and then we're going to do reverse lunges. So 20 seconds of squats. So if you want to have a weight here, you can. I'm going to do everything body weight, but we want those feet hip width apart, bringing those hips down and back, pushing the ground away from us, standing up. So 20 seconds of squats, and then we're going to just alternate reverse lunges. So stepping back and then pushing off the ground with that first our front leg there. So we're going to do 20 seconds squats, 10 seconds lunges, 20 seconds squats, 10 seconds of lunges, and then we're going to move on to the next one. So the next one, we're going to be on the ground on our hands and toes. So the camera angles might be a little funky today, but we'll work with it. So first thing we're going to do a Plankton Pike here. So hands and toes in that plank position, push the hips up, back down. So this is going to be 20 seconds of this, and then we're going to do 10 seconds of mountain climber. So bringing those knees towards our elbows, keeping the butt nice and low. If going quick is not available to you today, if you're worried about falling on your face in the carpet or something, go ahead and just slowly bring each knee in between the elbows there. So that's the second one. And then third thing is we're going to do some bent over tees. So we're going to have, again, our feet hip width apart, push your hips back, chest parallel with the ground, arms straight out in front, driving up with the pinkies and back down. So from this angle, pinkies up and back down. And then we're going to do 10 seconds of RDL. So same movement there, feet hip width apart, push the hips back, push ground away from us. So that's third one. And then fourth thing we're going to do, we're going to do some alternating curtsy lunges. So stepping behind diagonal, one leg and then the other way. So just alternating there 20 seconds. And then we're going to do 10 seconds of squat pulses. So staying in the bottom half of our squat, nice little movements, keeping that chest up, pushing the ground away from us. 10 seconds of those. And then our final 2 little circuit movement things are going to be more cardio based. So first thing we're going to do 2-inch run in place. So we're going to have a nice stable base here, lightly move those feet, swing our arms nice and slow. So that's the 2-inch run in place. And then we're going to do skips. So then 20 seconds of the 2-inch running and then 10 seconds of the skips. So getting those knees up, we want parallel with the ground there, double tap, and we move those arms as well. So that is that one. And then last thing we're going to do burpees. So we haven't done these in a while. So we're going to jump up, hands on the ground, into that plank position, and then jumping up. If jumping is not available to you today, placing those hands down, walking our feet, and then standing back up. So that's that alternative. And then we're going to finish it out with just some marches. So we can walk it out there. And we're going to do that whole circuit 3 times through. So 20, 10, 2 times each one, 3 times total. So that is our game plan for the day. So we can go ahead and get started with our warm up. We're going to start in the top of our space today. And we're going to start off with the world's greatest stretch. So we're going to go ahead and interlace our fingers. I'm going to go ahead and grab my right knee, pulling my right knee towards my chest. Nice big deep breath. And on our exhale, we're going to step back into that reverse lunge, keeping that back leg nice and straight, hands to the front of the inside of the front foot. And at any time, side note, while we're stretching, Luis did just put the whole workout in the chat. So if you get lost, you can always check that out. On our next exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring our left hand towards the ceiling, gazing past that thumb, keeping our back leg nice and straight. And on our next exhale, planting that hand on the outside of the front foot, pushing ourselves up into that hamstring stretch. So getting our body as close to our front leg as we can. And on the next exhale, bringing the right foot next to the left foot. Then we're going to stand on up. Good job, everyone. We're gonna go ahead and do that same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna interlace my fingers, grabbing onto my left knee here, bringing the left knee towards the chest. Nice, big, deep inhale. And on the exhale, stepping back into that reverse lunge, back leg staying straight, hands on the inside of the front leg here. Getting that nice hip stretch in on the next exhale, right hand towards the ceiling, opening up towards our front leg. Back leg is still staying nice and straight. And we're gonna exhale, plant that hand on the outside of the front foot, push ourselves up into that nice hamstring stretch. And as close to that leg, toes to the ceiling. And we're gonna exhale, take the left foot, stay next to the right foot, and we're gonna stand on up. Wonderful. All right, next part of our warm-up here, we're gonna do some frog squats. What we're gonna do is we're going to squat down nice and low. We're gonna bring our elbows on the inside of our knees here. We're gonna start with our hips halfway up. We're gonna bring our hips all the way back down into a nice deep squat, and then we're gonna come halfway up. So we're gonna do that a couple times. So going down as low as you can, squeezing the glutes, pressing the ground away from us as we lift halfway up. Getting a nice hip opener here. And we're gonna do one more. And on this last one, we can go ahead and stand all the way up. And now we're nice and warmed up and ready to go. So starting off, we have 20 seconds of squats, 10 seconds of reverse lunges 2 times through. Okay, so I'll definitely keep reminding y'all what's coming up. And again, thank you, Luis, you did put everything in the chat. So we got multiple reminders coming at us today. Starting the timer here, going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we got our squats first. So feet hip width apart, bringing those glutes down. We're pushing the ground away from us, making sure our chest is staying upright. We don't want our chest bending too far forward. Also, try and get as many as we can. 3, 2, 1, going into the lunges. I also know that we are doing, so this workout too, we're not doing really any rest. 3, 2, 1, back to squats. We're not doing any rest here, which I know is Joan's favorite. So again, this one is for you because that's how we did it this morning too. All right, we're doing our squats and then we got our lunges. And then after that, we're on the ground for Plankton Pike. Keep pushing here. 3, 2, 1, reverse lunges. Burning out those legs right now. Or starting to feel like bricks. All right, Plankton Pike. 3, 2, 1. On the ground, on our hands and toes. Whoops. Make sure you have enough room. Push yourself up. And then back down to the plank. Making sure we're not dipping too far down past our shoulders. 3, 2, 1, mountain climbers. So bringing those knees as close to our elbows as we can. 3, 2, 1, back to Plankton Pike. Up next, we have the bent over tees and the RDL. So we got our Plankton Pike, and then we're gonna do our mountain climbers. And then we're standing on up for the bent over tees. 3, 2, 1, mountain climbers, bringing those knees in, keeping our butt down. We wanna stay low. 3, 2, 1. All right, standing up, hips are going back, bringing those arms out to the side. So we're making a nice T with our arms, making sure our elbows are coming up, pinkies towards the ceiling. So our palms are facing behind us, really pushing. 3, 2, 1, RDLs. So pushing those hips back, pushing the ground away from us. 3, 2, 1, bent over tees. Nailing those elbows up. After this, we have curtsy lunges and squat pulses. Your legs are already burning like mine are. This next one's going to be fun. 3, 2, 1, RDLs. Trying to do these RDLs. After this is done, going right into those alternating curtsy lunges. 3, 2, 1. So we're stepping back in diagonal, keeping those hips pointed forwards. So if you pretend like you have headlights on your hips, you're gonna blind the camera. So my hips are facing forward. We don't want to be opened up here. Hips are forward as we come down. It's gonna get the 3, 2, 1 pulses. So trying to get as low in your squat as you can. We're just pushing the ground away from us, but we're not coming up too high. 3, 2, 1. All right, curtsy lunges again. Ooh, my glutes are already feeling it. I don't know about y'all. This is a good glute workout on accident, I guess. Great job. Pulses, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna do these pulses and then we got our 2-inch runs in place. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we have that nice slow stance, tapping our feet very lightly, moving our arms nice and slow. So we're like ducks on water today. Our upper body is barely moving, but our legs are moving nice and fast. Just lifting them barely off the ground. 3, 2, 1. We got our skips. So we're double tapping, getting the knees up. Nice light movement here. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to our 2-inch run in place. Move this way this time. So again, nice and low. If you're not in a position to do this today, you can always just do a wall sit or hold your squat at the bottom instead. All right, we got our skips coming up. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna skip and then we're going right into our burpees. So we have 20 seconds of burpees and then 10 seconds of marches. 3, 2, 1. So you can be as extra as you would like today. You want to add a push-up, feel free. Challenge yourself. You can always start off with no push-up, but by the second or third round, add that in. 3, 2, 1. We're marching. We're marching it out. Control the breathing through the marches. 3, 2, 1. Back to burpees. Great job, y'all. We're doing great. We got our burpees. We're gonna do the marches. And then we're starting at the top with squats and lunges. 3, 2, 1. All right, march it out. Oh, control the breathing. This is our rest. Squats. 3, 2, 1. Like I said, today, we're not resting. So it's only gonna get a little tougher as we go, but that's okay. We're doing awesome. I feel like my legs are not moving right now. 3, 2, 1. Lunges. Reverse lunges here. Alternating. 3, 2, 1. Back to our squats. And then we're gonna do another round of reverse lunges. And then we're going into our Plankton Pike and our mountain climbers. Keep breathing, push that ground away from you. The more we focus on pushing away, we're gonna engage those correct muscles. And we're switching, reverse lunges. We didn't get a countdown this time, but we didn't go over. I promise. 3, 2, 1. On the ground, Plankton Pike, on the hands and toes. Push those hips up and right back down. It does help if you exhale as we come up, keep that core tight. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, driving those knees up, butts down. 3, 2, 1. Back to Plankton Pike. And then we got our bent over T's and the RDLs. Great job. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. And if mountain climbers aren't working out for you today, you can always just slowly bring those knees up. Bent over T's. 3, 2, 1. Standing up as fast as we can. bringing those hips back like we're closing that door. Really driving through the elbows here, activating the backs of our shoulders. Really, it's going to be a good movement for posture. 3, 2, 1. RDLs, pushing those hips back, pushing the ground away from us. 3, 2, 1. Bent over tees. After this, we got our curtsy lunges and squat pulses. Great job. Drive those elbows. If you want to pretend like you've got a plane of glass on your back, break that glass with your elbows. 3, 2, 1. RDLs, hips going back, pushing the ground away. We got curtsy lunges. 3, 2, 1. Back diagonal into that lunge. Knee is tracking past our second toe. Pushing the ground away from us. Full foot, heel, big toe, little toe. We got the squat pulses after this. 3, 2, 1. Small movements here. Chest up, push that ground. Curtsy lunges. 3, 2, 1. Back to our curtsies. And then after that, we have 2-inch run in place. And then our skips. Push that ground. Push through the soreness. 3, 2, 1. We're pulsing. Great job. 3, 2, 1. 2-inch run in place. So we're staying slightly bent through those knees. Our legs are not moving. Quick movements here through the feet. Slow arms. Ducks on water. We're going to skip 3, 2, 1. And I really mean we're skipping. We're not like skipping a movement. We're physically skipping. 2-inch run in place. 3, 2, 1. Now sometimes language can be a little misleading. We're not skipping any exercises. We're physically skipping. Okay, we got this. We got skips, and then we got burpees and marches, and then we only got one more round to go. 3, 2, 1. Skipping, so we're double tap as we bring those legs up, opposite arm, opposite leg. Burpees, 3, 2, 1. So this is where we can start to challenge ourselves. Do a nice little push-up, laying nice and soft on those feet. Keeping our knees soft through the jumps. We're landing as soft as we can. We're gonna march it out here in 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I can't feel my legs. All right, 3, 2, 1. Back to burpees. Nice small jumps here. Making sure we're landing nice and soft. Back into that squat. Great job. We're gonna march it out in 3, 2, 1. Can't even get up. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do our squats. This is our last round. 3, 2, 1. We're squatting. You didn't understand what I meant when I said it was gonna be a hard one. Now you do. Lots of legs. Still trying to get back in the swing of working out. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunges. When you don't work out for 3 weeks and you get back to it, you get a little sore. 3, 2, 1. We're squatting again. I'm exactly in that sore point of returning to working out. We're doing great today. Really push that ground away from us. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunges. And then we have our Plankton Pike and mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Hands and toes. Push your glutes up. Back to the plank. It always helps to exhale as you come up. 3, 2, 1. We're doing mountain climbers. Bringing those knees up as close to the elbows as we can. 3, 2, 1. Plankton Pike. Last round of these. We got T's and RDLs. Keep pushing. Y'all are doing awesome today. This is not easy. 3, 2, 1. Last thing, mountain climbers. Again, if you're slipping, just nice slow movements here. 3, 2, 1. Bent over T's, hinging at the hips. Bringing those arms straight out like a T. We're doing great. We're not sore at all. We're making it through this last round. And then we're going to cool down and have a good rest of our day. 3, 2, 1. We're pushing those hips back, pushing that away from us, coming back up. 3, 2, 1. Making those T's again. Keep breathing. We're keeping that core tight. Our back is nice and flat. We got RDLs, and then we're going into our curtsy lunges and spot pulses. 3, 2, 1. Pushing those hips back. All right, we got our curtsy lunges and pulses. 3, 2, 1. Going into our curtsy lunges. Stepping back, diagonal. Hips are forward. Don't forget those headlights on your hips. Blind the camera, blind if you're not facing the camera, blind the wall you're facing. Pulses. 3, 2, 1. And as low as we can, pushing that ground away from us. Chest is up. 3, 2, 1. All right. Curtsy lunges. And then we got 2-inch run in place. Skips. And then burpees and marches. And then we're cooling down. 3, 2, 1. Last thing of pulses here. Last set, best set. 2-inch run in place. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in the knee. Move those feet as fast as you can. Do what you can. I know it's the end. We're getting tired. We got to push here. We got our skips after this. 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg, double tapping at the top. Back to 2 inches. 3, 2, 1. Quick feet, quick feet. It's like in Monsters Inc. when they're practicing in the beginning with the scary feet before he practices scaring. No one knows what I'm talking about. Whoops. But if you know, you know. All right, skips. 3, 2, 1. We're double tapping. We have burpees and then marches, and then we are done. 3, 2, 1. Push yourself on these burpees. Either add that push-up in if you did not last time, or we are aiming to get more reps than we did the last round. We're getting better progressively throughout the workout. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna march it out here. Last round of the day. 3, 2, 1. Last thing of burpees, y'all. Push, make it your best one. Last set, best set. We got our marches are the only things left. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna march it out. And then we're gonna cool down. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Awesome, awesome job, you guys. Y'all killed it today. Get a couple nice deep breaths. Get some water if you need it. Yeah, I know, my legs too. Like the guy in SpongeBob, my leg. Okay, doing a little too many quotes today. What do we got? That was, see, it was a fun workout. It was a little hard, but it was fun. It was quick. We got a lot done. And I know you like your lack of rest. Yeah, awesome, you guys. Okay, we're gonna get our water. We're gonna make our way onto the ground. And we're gonna do some quadruped rocking here. We're gonna add our adductor stretch. So I'll move my camera. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely need some help with my hips today after all those squats. Okay, on the hands and knees. My right leg is out to the side like a kickstand. Keep that pinky toe nailed on the ground. We're gonna rock back, glutes to heels. We're gonna hold here. Take a deep breath. Squeeze that glute, return to center. 2 more of these, rocking back. Nice big inhale. Slow exhale. Back to center. Last one, rock back. Nice deep breath. And then make your way back. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do that same thing on the other side. Okay, left leg straight up to the side. Keep that pinky toe on the ground. We're gonna rock back. We're gonna take a nice big deep breath here. And then go ahead and rock back up. 2 more. Rocking back. Nice big deep breath. Back to center. And last one, rock back. Keep that pinky toe on the ground. That's key here. And rock back after that last breath. Awesome. All right. I think we all need a sympathetic nervous system break real quick here. So let's do some child's pose. Let's get our breathing down and we're going to calm down before we go back to work. So let's go ahead and take those knees a little bit wider than you normally do. We're going to get a good hip stretch, get a good inner thigh stretch here. So bring those hips as wide as it feels comfortable. Rock those hips back, forehead, chin, or cheek to the ground. We're going to inhale through the nose. I want us all to try and hold that breath for a second or two. And then we're going to make that exhale longer than our inhale. We're going to calm our bodies down, tap into our rest and digest, give our brain and our heart a little break here. Really feel those hips get really heavy with each exhale, sinking further towards the ground, getting that nice stretch there. And let's do one more deep breath. And after that last breath, you're more than welcome to stay down in child's pose. Keep calming yourself down. That's going to be all the time we have for today's exercise with Exos. Thank you all so much for joining me. That was definitely a tough one. Y'all did awesome. Way to kill it today. We do have dance coming up right now. And then I highly recommend us all take that stretch break later because I know I'm definitely going to need it at 2:30 with Luis. Then we can get more mobility with abs core mobility with Brittany tonight at 4:30. So thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to update your Exos Fit app so you can talk to us at any time of the day. And I'll see you all soon.